today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we are back on the world to continue our work on the mammoth enclosure exhibit type thing. So today, I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. Well, aside from just getting more work done, figuring out where everything's kind of going with the whole project, and probably a mix of both digging and constructing some stuff, probably working a bit on the interior of the tunnels here. But yeah, so I've been thinking about this project, right? And it's sunsetting. It is setting, so we should go sleep. But I've been like looking at this, and I'm trying to gauge how long this build is gonna take. Like how many more episodes do I have to spend building this? And I don't know, it kind of, the way I'm kind of looking at things, the way things are kind of looking to me, we're gonna need maybe all of this episode and maybe another episode to finish just digging this exhibit out. But I think once it's all done, once we dig out the majority of the terrain, then I think things speed up a bit for a little while. So at least another 2 episodes to just finish sculpting the exhibit, right guys? And then we'll probably need another, like, I don't know, episode or 2 to like actually make the exhibit. And then we've got to do the tunnels and the hotel and the buildings, which will probably be another couple. Basically what I'm realizing is this exhibit's taking way long, because if you guys remember, I did mention I thought the Icy Xaeros was probably going to take us close to episode 100. I had actually expected it to take us to episode 80 or so. We're at episode 81 now, I believe, or just at 80, which is insane. No, we're at 81 now. That's crazy. We're at 81 episodes into the series. But yeah, I'd kind of expected to be almost done with the Ice Age area by now, but the Terror Birds really slowed us down, and this is really slowing us down. Basically, I've kind of realized with what is essentially 19 episodes after this, the fact some of the stuff I had wanted to do might not happen, and we might get a bit less done before the next world download than I was kind of hoping. Hopefully, though, we will finish all the Ice Age area off. Although granted, after we finish this, we still have to do an episode or 2 of decorating everything else we've built. And then we have to finish off a couple of other things that we kind of left half done, like the Smilodons and the Megalania. Those both need to be completed. We need to finish up a lot of the pathways. Yeah, there's a lot of, oh, and we still have to get the dodos in after this. Like I'm starting to realize more and more, we're running kind of thin on time to get stuff done. Which is okay. If we don't finish the entire Ice Age area by episode 100, that's fine, but I would also kind of like to finish it by episode 100. But yeah. I was gonna say something, but then I realized, like, it won't matter necessarily, but I'm probably gonna live stream me working on this, just because why not? I guess though, if you're watching, that will have already happened, so yeah. But yeah, I do want to see how far we can get on this. I really want to finish this mammoth area hopefully off by episode 90. So that way we have 10 more videos before we have to, like, you know, put up the next world download, because, you know, I'd like things to be a bit more done. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, and yeah, I will catch back up with you guys after I've made a bit more progress on this exhibit. Alright guys, and we're back, and pretty much right after the live stream. I streamed for about an hour and a half to get work done, as you can see. And we got a lot of work done, I have to say. If we look over here, we got rid of a massive amount of stone and dirt over here. It kind of blows my mind how much you were able to get done. But for the most part, except for maybe like right over here in this back area, we've got the basic shape of the exhibit done now, over here at least. So yeah, we don't need to do much more excavating. Eventually we'll have to detail up the walls. We'll probably do that next episode. Get them all set up to actually look real and not so, you know, cut and like fashioned as they do. Sorry, my brain's kind of dead after talking for so long. Anyway. The other thing we did is we kind of dug out the tunnel a bit more. And I would say it's this exhibit's really starting to come more into its own now. I'm pretty happy with that. It's starting to come together, and it's always exciting when whatever you're building, be it an exhibit or a building or a castle or a fortress or whatever, or your house even in this game, it's always amazing to kind of get to the point where you can kind of start to see how it's gonna look when it's finished. I don't know, I just always love that feeling. A little bit of a dopamine rush, I guess. But yeah, so I was trying to think about what the plan for the rest of the episode was gonna be, because I wasn't really expecting to finish all that in the live stream. I was figuring there'd probably be more to do afterwards. But yeah, I think what I'll probably work on for the rest of the episode is maybe just the tunnels and getting the frames done. And after I get the frames done, maybe finding out what block I want to use for the walls. I think that could be a decent use of my time. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I really have anything else to say. So I will catch back up with you guys when I have made some progress on this. And we're back after a little bit of work. It's actually the next day now. I didn't really get much done after the last clip, but I tried to basically just make the tunnel look a bit nicer. We have a bit of a roof. Well, we have roofing in two areas. Got some glass up, and I have to say it looks really nice with the rain outside right now. Yeah, no, it just looks really cool. Feels very warm and cozy in here, I have to say. I did mess up with this. You can see where I realized I may have made a mistake or two with how this was set up, but hey, you know what? I figured it out in the end. This side isn't really finished at all. Oh, oops, wrong thing. I did go to the zombie farm as well to just kind of get some more XP going so the tools would be repaired, because after the last episode and, well, the live stream, yeah, I've basically destroyed both of my pickaxes, just because, you know, when you dig out an entire mountain, your tools tend to get pretty worn down. I don't think I've had to repair them this much in quite a while. Yeah, I can't think of the last time I really had to, you know, do as much or take them to get repaired as much as I have recently. Of course, though, again, I haven't probably been digging out as much land as I have recently. But anyway, I'm thinking this one's gonna be a solid wall instead, mostly because if we run outside here, with how this rock is positioned, I feel like it's gonna be easier to blend it into the rest of the terrain if it kind of goes back into here instead of just kind of abruptly ending, because then we have to shave off extra parts here. So yeah, that one's gonna be covered somewhat by the mountains. But yeah, I think the only thing left really for me to do with the tunnels is, I guess, A, figure out what block I want to use for the back wall, B, get the last little bit of glass I need for that one, and then probably lay in the floors, and yeah, that should be that. I need to make, you know, I was gonna say make a door, but to be honest, I'm just gonna do this. I just need a way to get in and out of the exhibit easier, and that works pretty well. Also, you know what, let's just have the roofing material here, why not just throw this in real quick. And I have, I believe, a few more of these chiseled stone bricks left. Yeah. But yeah, we just need to get a few more things done on this, and we should be good to go with the tunnel to the mammoth enclosure, or tunnel through the mammoth enclosure. I have been debating whether or not I want to do an open air section of the build. Part of me thinks I should, because we usually have an open air area, although we don't with the compies, I guess. Yeah, we know the Comp Signathus doesn't have an open air section to its build, does it? That's kind of funny to think about now. But yeah, I was considering whether or not I want to do an open air, and part of my reasoning for not doing one is that it's probably in that, well, obviously it's raining right now, but I do kind of want to see if I can switch the biome for the mammoth exhibit to be tundra or the snow biomes, so that way, yeah, like up here, instead of raining, it'll snow, because I think that's gonna look a lot cooler in there. But yeah, so part of my logic for not doing an open air section of the exhibit is like, oh, you know, it's super cold, people won't want to be outside and whatnot. But maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll find a section to do an open air area. I'll have to decide on that later. Not something I'm really gonna bother with now. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and get some more work done on the tunnels, and I will get back to you guys, hopefully either having finished them or getting close to having finished them. And we're back, and I have finished, well, I haven't finished. I've done more work. And we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna show you guys what I've done. And that would be, now I did something here that people are probably going to be somewhat happy about, though they probably for some reason also won't be happy about the block choice, but it's kind of a stopgap until I figure out exactly what I want to put here, which is probably sea lanterns, but I don't have sea lanterns yet because I don't have an underwater temple, which I need to get and then make a farm out of, and that's going to take a long time, and I don't really have that time right now, so glowstone works, mostly because people will probably get on my back for putting torches everywhere, so I didn't put torches everywhere. But we also got the roof panels in, so the roof is pretty much finished, I think, throughout the entire thing. We've got new lighting in here. Now you might be like, oh, why are the walls not done? They are in one section. Also, dang, it is dark in here without all the torches. Probably just the shaders. Cyan terracotta is what I decided to go with. Unfortunately, I forgot I don't have very much terracotta. And that's why I went to go look for that mesa biome. So I'm gonna have to find a mesa biome if I want to finish this whole area off. But other than that, this place is looking pretty good, I think. It's looking pretty good overall. I'm really happy with it, guys. I really am. We're gonna have great views into the mammoth enclosure from here. Lots of good angles to see them from. It's gonna be really awesome. It really will. So what are we working on next episode then, I guess, is what I should probably think about. What's next episode's goal gonna be? To be honest, now that we're almost done with like the shaping of the exhibit, maybe next episode, so Monday, I guess, maybe by Monday we'll have hopefully started getting more of the exhibit itself finished. So yeah, I guess we can start doing the actual landscaping for the exhibit next episode. That's gonna be something. I'm gonna need ice and I'm gonna actually, you know what, maybe next episode's gonna be an exploration episode. It might have to be, because we're gonna need blocks we don't really have a lot of right now, or don't have at all. Because I need ice, I probably need packed ice, I need terracotta, I need lots of blocks. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll go on a bit of an explore next episode and try and find some stuff. Yeah, but I think that'll be cool. I'm trying to figure out how many more episodes it will be until we can actually get them in. If we spend most of the next 2 episodes just getting stuff done in the actual exhibit, we could probably get them in by sometime, by the 2 or 3 episodes from now, we can probably get the actual mammoths in. I think that'll be really cool. And then it'll just be, you know, hotel and designing the tunnel system and all the buildings I want to put in the tunnel system and all of that nonsense. Yeah, that's gonna be a big project. In an already massive project, but I have to say I'm so happy with how this is turning out. Like, it's just on a much grander scale than I think I was really expecting it to get to. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I think this is technically, is it bigger than the Megalania, or is the Megalania just a ridiculously, no, I think the Megalania exhibit's still bigger. Like, if we look at all this, even on the mini-map, wait, can I, what are the keys? Whoops, no, it's not that. All right, if we zoom in a bit, oh, we need to, whoops, no, is it O? Okay, O. Okay. I think the Megalania exhibit, yeah, I think the Megalania is still bigger. I think actually probably the Elasmotherium exhibit's probably a similar size to this one. But still, it's still pretty cool, and if I need to, I can expand it more. I'll just need to dig out more of the mountains around me. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a really cool exhibit when finished. I think it'll be really awesome to have the mammoths in the park. We definitely need more snow. Also, I'm loving the Megaloceros as well. They look super cool. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm just thinking about this now. It's kind of weird to me that we're almost done with the Ice Age. After this, we just have to get the dodos in, and then that'll be it. Every single Ice Age animal will be in the zoo, which is weird for me because usually I don't get them in this early in the series. Although me saying this early in the series, generally by episode like 81, I have just about every animal in already, and I'm getting pretty close to finishing. But by this episode 81, we're nowhere near finishing the entire park, and we've gotten almost all the animals for a specific section of the park. But yeah, I mean, this whole project's looking pretty awesome. Anyway, I think that's all I have for today, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see in the mammoth enclosure. Is there any specific thing you guys want? Or for like decorations and stuff, let me know. If you have any suggestions for what we should do with the tunnels, let me know that as well. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas and see if there's some good ones out there. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed. And until next time, guys, see ya.